What is going on, guys? Meister420 here, and today I'm coming to you with another tricks and tips video for Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. With the launch of Season 2, we all got a new zombies mode called Outbreak, which is a totally new, open-world, objective-based zombies experience unlike anything we've ever seen before. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over what is, in my opinion, the best starting strategy or early game strategy for guaranteed high round success in the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies mode, Outbreak. So let's get right into it. So when you first spawn into Outbreak, the first thing you want to do is open up your map. From here, you can determine where you're going to go first. Also, you can quickly scan the map and decide if you like your RNG or not, because if you want to reset for different RNG, this is the time before you get going. So if you decide to play it out, the first thing you want to do is locate the jump pads around the map and go to each one and use it. When you use the jump pads, it costs 500 points to use each one, but each jump pad has a path of essence containers in the air that you can grab while you have your chute pulled, and each one has 500 points. So you can follow these paths and grab all the free essence in the air, and do this to accumulate a bunch of free points before you even get going. Each map can spawn up to 4 jump pads each time, so if you get lucky with your RNG, you can have a good amount of points before you even start doing the objectives. There's a reason why I do the jump pads first, and it's because you want to have enough points to go to the Wonder Fizz and buy at least Juggernog, maybe Quick Revive too, but at least Jug before you start doing the objectives and side objectives. This is because you have the chance to get free perks from many of the side objectives. If you get crappy RNG for your free perks, you don't want to be spending extra points on Jug because the perks get more expensive the more that you have. Also, if you go down, the first 3 perks that you buy will be the ones that you save in your decay meter if you revive fast enough. That's usually why I buy Jug and Quick Revive at this point, so that I will have them as like my first 2 perks that I'll always keep no matter if I go down. After we have the jump pads out of the way, the next thing we want to do is to start doing the side objectives. This is also usually the point where I like to run over to the trial computer and activate the trials, so that if it's a kill-based trial, I can be doing it while I'm doing the side objectives. There are 4 different types of side objectives that can spawn into every map. They won't all spawn every time, so you just have to keep your eyes out for which ones you have. They are the dragon that you feed, the bounties for revenge, the dark ether chests, and the dark ether echoes. I'll quickly go over what each one of them are. For the dragon, open up your map and it looks like a little icon with a little dragon, and you want to find it on your map and go over to it, and once you get there, you're going to activate it and it costs 500 points. Once you activate it, a ring will spawn on the ground and you'll need to stay inside the ring and get zombie kills, and each kill will feed the dragon. As you feed it, you will notice the pink meter on the device starts to fill up. After a certain amount of time, the ring goes away and the dragon finishes and flies off, leaving you with a loot crate. The more you fill the pink bar, the better the chest rarity will be. If you get it full, it'll be a golden loot crate. If you get it 3/4, it'll be a large loot crate. If you get it halfway, it'll be a medium, and if you get it a quarter of the way or less, it'll be a small loot crate. For the bounties, look on your map for an icon that looks like a bunch of skulls. Go over to it and you'll have to listen to an audio log from dead Requiem soldiers who got murked by a bunch of zombies. This pisses off Weaver and he demands that you get justice, so you open up your map again and find the new location where the skull icon is. Head over there, and here you'll have to kill a mix of regular and special zombies to get revenge for your fallen comrades. This objective always spawns a free random perk, so keep that in mind. For the dark ether chest, it's the icon on your map that looks like a thunderbolt coming from a cloud. Find it, and once you do, you have to go over to the chest and activate it to quote-unquote prove that you are worthy. This will spawn a wave of elite and regular zombies, and once they're all dead, the chest is yours. It's always a golden loot crate, and it will always give you a full power-up. So don't be afraid to burn your field upgrade while fighting the zombies here. The last side objective is the dark ether echo. These can be a little more tricky to find because for some reason they don't appear on the big map when you pull it up. They do have an icon that appears on the mini-map, however, so keep your eyes out as you move through the map. But for these, once you find it, you're going to want to shoot it twice, which will force it to drop a bunch of essence containers, and then it'll start to move. Once it moves, follow it to the next location, and then once it gets there, it'll stop, and then you shoot it 2 more times and it will drop more points and move again. Follow it to the third and final location and shoot it again, and it will drop more points and then explode, and it'll drop some salvage and equipment and sometimes a weapon, much like a large loot crate. After you finish all these up, if you have not finished your trials yet, I would go do that next. The trials are great because they can give you either a free upgraded weapon or even the wonder weapon if you're lucky. One side note is if you're playing solos and you go down, the trial will always give you a self-revive. So don't pick up your legendary reward if you're playing solos unless you have a self-revive. Now we're finally going to move on to the main quest objective, which is the objective on your map that says either defend, retrieve, hold out, or eliminate. We're going to finish the main objective, which will also give you a couple thousand points when you complete it, and then you're going to move over to the Anomaly. Once you hit the Anomaly, it spawns in the Pack-a-Punch, the buildable table, an armor station, and a beacon to leave to the next map. If you followed all my instructions up to this point, you should have at least 15,000 points, an upgraded purple weapon or the wonder weapon from the trials, 1 to 3 perks depending on side objective RNG, and enough salvage to upgrade your starting weapon to green rarity. If you get really lucky with RNG, you could have up to 20,000 points, which is enough to double pack your starting weapon before you even leave to the next map. You'll always have at least enough to pack once and put on an ammo mod. But if you're really lucky with RNG, you can pack twice and put on an ammo mod, like I did in this clip. At this point, you have a really strong foundation and are way ahead of the game moving into the second round of Outbreak, and you will greatly increase your chances of success. If you continue to do these steps every round, you will have an excess of 100,000 points by round 5 or 6 that you can use to spin the box for any combination of wonder weapons that you like if you have not gotten it from the trials. So that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Hopefully you all go out there and crush it in Outbreak. And as always, if you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future content. Take care, and thanks for watching.